Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Game Day with Heavy Cardboard, where we teach, play, and discuss medium and heavy strategy board games, War Games 18XX. I'm your host, Edward Euler. Happy to be joined by a couple friends of mine and a birthday boy.
Mike.
I'm Martin.
All right, so we are bringing y'all Age of Steam, the Cyprus map. So the Cyprus map was designed by Alban Viard of AV Studio Games, or AV Studio Games, I get that backwards every time, and published by his, well, this was actually published by the Age of Steam team and was originally available back in 2012 at Essen, a handful of copies of this map. I don't know if it's available anymore, but nonetheless, try and highlight different maps as we go along every month or so. So welcome everybody watching live around the world as well as after the fact. Thanks to all of the patrons who choose to support the show. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe down below. If you want to support the show, you can go to pledgehc.com and support the show there. So this is all of our first play of the Cyprus map. Mechanically, like rules overhead, very simple, but the way the cubes came out, we've been sitting here discussing, it's going to be an ugly game in a good way. So it should be entertaining, I think, for you guys. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
All right, hopefully you all are. Let's go ahead and get into it. So with that said, this is Cyprus. Now, before we talk about the actual map, I'm not going to do a full teach. There is a link down below in the show notes down there. If you guys want to take a look at the full teach, you can do so, but I'm just going to be teaching the map rules for the Cyprus map tonight. So, for those that are unfamiliar, and I was unfamiliar until about 30 or 40 minutes ago, the island of Cyprus has been hotly contested for a number of years, and ever since 1964, the UN has been deployed to the island of Cyprus, and since the Turkish invasion, the coup, I guess, in 1974, the UN has basically had a demarcation line and a buffer zone between the Turkish Cypriots and the Greek Cypriots. So, unlike a normal Age of Steam game, we all kind of have roles. So, as you can see here, the red player, so Martin, is going to be the Turkish side. The Greek player, the yellow, obviously yours truly. And then Mike, birthday boy Mike here, is going to be the UN or the UNO. And all of us have special rules regarding what we can and can't do in the game. So for setup wise, the capital of Cyprus,
Nicosia,
right here in the middle, starts with 3 cubes, 2 randomly placed cubes in every other city out there on the board. So we'll start with the easy one, Mike's role. Well, as you can see, locomotive is going to be blocked off in the first round, but this is going to alternate between locomotive and engineer being blocked off between odd rounds, even rounds. So remind us to be able to move that from side to side. But what the special rule is for the UN player, for Mike in this case, is he is never allowed to urbanize. So any of these towns that are out here, Mike is not allowed, the blue player is not allowed to urbanize. Then for the Turkish and the Greek player, we are identical except on opposite sides of the map. We can pick up a cube from any city out here on the board as per normal. You may travel through any city or town that you wish to do so, just according to normal rules. A red cube obviously has to stop at a red city, etc., etc. However, for the Turkish player, they must deliver to one of the cities that is on their side of the line of demarcation, okay? The capital,
Nicosia,
is neutral. They will take blue cubes from either player or from, as it were, from any of the 3 players. You are allowed to build across the dark black line here. However, we do have pink discs up there in the corner. We will be, because these lines will get covered up, we will put those to signify the line of demarcation, to be able to signify, oh, this city is on this side versus the other side. So Martin can pick up a cube from anywhere on the board, but it must be delivered to one of the cities on his side. For the Greek player, yours truly, I can pick up any cube, but it must be delivered to one of the cities on my side. Now, one other thing that you may have noticed, all of the purple cities are on the Greek side.
Turkish side.
On the Turkish side. The yellow cities are all on the Greek side. Obviously, when we urbanize, and by we, I mean Martin or myself urbanize, we can do so to be able to add to our side. Obviously, we can urbanize. I can urbanize up here, but I may not wish to do so. Outside of that, the only other rule is without engineer, your basic builds, you're allowed 2 builds on a given turn. When you engineer, 3 builds, as opposed to 3 being the base and then 4. And you'll also notice that there are no rivers and no mountains on this, so all of the base costs are going to be $2 per build. Obviously, it will be more for towns as we go along. And that, folks, is how you play the Cyprus map for Age of Steam. All right? So here we go. All right. Randomized turn order to start.
Cardboard choisi.
All right.
Deployed.
Birthday boy, please.
Aces high, bridge suits.
6, 8, and 9. All right.
Yep.
So it will go, from 6, 8, 9. So I'm last. So it'll go blue, red, yellow to start. All right. So we did take a look at the board before we got started, and this was all random. However, there are some really nasty setups here. Oh, I'll get them. Go ahead. So if you'll take a look, and if you guys want to talk about the possible deliveries, and remember, 2 build, 3 with engineer.
Not a lot of options that are very evident. I mean, engineer could get you a blue delivery here, or without engineer, blue delivery here. Got a red delivery here.
That's about it.
Yeah, slim
There's not
pickings.
not really much to pick from here.
So it'll probably be a couple of dud early rounds, and then maybe some explosive later ones.
Well, we'll see. It'll be certainly interesting. 10 each, yep.
All right. So I will bring up the camera, I will bring up the chat, and we will get started. So there we go. Hey, what's up, y'all? All right, so Mike, you're up. How many shares?
I'll take 1 share. Talking earlier about maybe the strategy of punting on shares, so I want to put the pressure on you guys. Maybe
Yeah, well, it's us, because we're battling for urbanisation, which is particularly important, of course, since we've got relatively limited tile spread.
Yeah,
You'll be bidding first as well, won't you?
he will.
Yep.
And he cannot take urbanization, all right?
So I don't mind being second to him if I want urbanisation.
Right.
But I might mind being second to you. So, yeah, it is an interesting fun. One option is to punt and just say, I'm going to build 2. I'm not going to actually even attempt to deliver a cube on the first round.
And take no shares.
And
So
take no shares.
I mean, you punt on the first round, but we were talking about whether or not that's a viable option. And given the cube distribution, I mean, if you guys take a look at the map itself here, as you guys explained, this is brutal, man, the way the distribution came out. Yeah, it's just really hard to start.
Because the problem with me punting is then that gives Edward pretty much a free rein to get the urbanisation, because he can then take it relatively easily. Or I could sort of do something in the middle, so maybe take a share and see what Edward would do. I could be quite aggressive, take, say, 2 shares, and then that would really then Edward would really go, do I really want to do that, or do I want to punt?
I don't mind my position currently
No,
right
it's
now.
very nice
Right,
having
yeah.
second choice between the Greeks and the Cypriots here as to choice of share positioning. I'm going to go with 1.
Well, I'm also going to go with 1, so there we go. Okay. I thought about going 0, but as it is, yeah. So, all right. So the auction begins. So red is up first. And remember, it's full, nothing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm up first? No.
No, blue.
No,
Blue's up first.
blue. Yeah, that.
Sorry.
There you go. No worries.
Let's have some fun. We'll go 2.
Mr. Fowler.
Yeah. Just wondering, what kind of bid do I want to push out? Do I want to crawl up slowly, or do I want to be more aggressive? I'm going to, assuming I did get an well, even without an urbanization, I can only build 2. So that would give, so I'd only need 4, 5. 5 if I'm going into a town, which is a good chance because there's plenty of towns around. So I'd need 5 for my building. Then I've got to pay off for shares. I've got 3 shares, so I'd have to pay those off. And then I'm locomotive level 1. I might go up to 2. That would leave me 5. That's my calculation. And Edward's got exactly the same calculation, of course. So I could go 5, and then that would really make him sort of think, what do I do? Because he might go higher and grab it from me, or he might say, oh, you were a fool, take it for 5.
I clearly cannot drink the wine that is in front of me.
If I go 3, then Edward might do, of course, a similar trick and go 5, and I'm stuck with paying 3 out. I could just drop it and say, yep, but no, I don't think so with the money out. I'm going to go 5.
That's what I was going to do, clearly. So I'll pass.
Okay.
Mike?
I'll pass.
All right, so he'll pay the 2.
I paid a 5.
And done. Turkish Cypriots, what shall it be?
It shall be urbanization.
I am shocked. Shocked, I say. All right, so now Mike, remember, it's 3 build on this one. Okay? Build track, move goods, etc. Or turn order pass. Hey, Michael, welcome. And yes, Gusarino, the official Eagle Griffin print of the heavy cardboard map is available for pre-order from Eagle Griffin, which is pretty exciting.
I'll take engineer.
Yep, I assumed you were going to. Well, I don't really need to worry about, I don't think, first build. I don't think,
It's unlikely you and I are both going to be building in
right,
the same
I know
place.
you and I aren't going to be. You're going to be building north. I'm going to be building somewhere in the south. So my question is, I can only build 2. The only 2 that can actually make a connection on my side right now are those 2. And I don't have a delivery on that. So I'm not going to be able to deliver. So the question is, do I want to step in front of Mike? I don't know what he's planning on doing. I don't know if he's planning on coming down something like this, if he's planning on coming over here, maybe up there, something. He has a lot of flexibility because even though, oh, you know what? Hold on. Huh. So another option I have is I could take first build and build that to be able to get into that red city up there. But the thing is, it doesn't keep Martin from doing that either with first, there. But he doesn't have a delivery there. So I don't think he's going to do that. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? And so what I choose here, this is just the way the cube distribution came out, is what makes this extraordinarily hard. You know what? I don't have a really good feel as to what it is I want to be able to do. The yellow here is tempting to be able to build down to that and just set myself up for the next round. But the problem is then on the next round, I guess, you know what? I'm going to quit talking myself out of it. I am going to take the first build.
You didn't want turnover to pass?
That's the other viable option, right? Those are the only two. No, you know what, actually? No, I am going to take first build done. So, my build is going to be this. Planning on doing this, prepping for next round. So that will be a total of $4. Done. That's it. So there's first build. Red.
So, I think I'm going to want that yellow. I'm going to plop it here.
Yeah, you have to pronounce the town.
Left Konica.
Yes.
Left Konica.
As opposed to right Konica.
Something like that, Left Konica.
Okay.
Now it's New Yellow City. And I will take a couple of straights. Okay, I suppose that makes sense. I'm going to do that.
So no delivery.
No, I decided I was going to forego the pleasure of a delivery but I could have urbanized here, and then I would be able to do a one cube yellow delivery. But I'm always a bit wary about 1 cube deliveries. I think it is worth waiting, because with this, I'll be well set up for a 2 cube yellow delivery next go, which I think I'm set. Is nice. And notice as well that white 5 has 2 yellow cubes coming up in production.
That is true.
So there's quite a nice kind of little harvest potentially going here. The E is a yellow cube, and a black cube, which is pretty crummy. But hey, I think that's going to be a reasonable move to make. Okay. But it does mean I'm sacrificing a delivery.
And yes, there are 2 British bases actually. There's one in this area over here, and then there's another one over here, but I guess they weren't represented when he made the map in 2012. All right, Mike, you're up. You can build up to 3 track.
Yep. So Martin putting that yellow city there is fairly interesting to me, because there's obviously some yellow goods in the middle of the board.
That actually might make it somewhat easier now for you.
Yeah, you could do this, for instance,
right?
And make a delivery right away.
And we can have incomplete track, right? I assume.
Yes, that's all I've got there, 2 incomplete bits of track.
Yep. As long as you complete it, add to it in the subsequent round, then you're good. Oh, nice. Sad happy.
So
we don't get anything when you order the heavy cardboard map other than it's cool to be able to see people playing it.
Yeah,
which
that's
I'm cool
pretty damn cool to me.
I agree, 100%.
definitely want to do that.
So there's 2 of your 3, and you paid your $4, right, Martin?
Oh yes, $4, $5, right? Oh no, $4. Yeah.
There you go.
So I didn't go into the town.
And I'll build off of here as well to kind of lock
All right.
that in.
And you're $6, sir. All right, so there's that. Some move goods. Red, you're up.
I will take locomotive.
And blue?
Which one? What am I at? 3, 4. I will also loco.
As will I. All right, red, you're up.
Shocker.
Nothing.
Okay, blue.
Might as well take the 1.
Yep. So 1 for blue, running away with the game. And yellow elects to not make any deliveries.
I will make all deliveries I can.
Yes, right. I've made all and none at the same time. All right, so income and expenses. So red, you're up.
0 income, 3 shares,
Plus 2.
plus 2 on the loco is total 5, as I added up at the beginning.
All right, and blue.
Not a good idea to make a mess up with your mental arithmetic at
Also
the first
at
round of this
5,
game.
Have an income of 1, so I'll get $1 back.
And yours truly is at 3, 5, 0 income. I owe $5. Actually, shouldn't have taken the share, but just in case, it puts it's kind of like what Martin said. It put the pressure on him to be able to bid and spend the $5 to be able to do that. So now we do goods growth. So sure. 2, 5, 5. So 2, and these 2 5s. Well, there you go. And the 2.
Ooh.
And E is out. Nope. Go ahead. Roll for the black side. What is it?
2, 2, 3.
2, 2, 3.
Yep.
Okay. So 2, 2, and no 1. So black 2s and a black 3.
That's my phone.
All right. No worries. All right. Next round. Blue or red. Issue shares.
Okay, so, well, we know that I want to, if I'm going to build, I'm going to need at least 5. So I'm going to have to at least issue 1 share in order to have anything to build. And then I've still got to pay my shares at the end, of course, as well. Hopefully I'll pick up a bit of income, but I'm still looking at 5 or so. I'm going to issue 2 shares.
Hold on. There we go.
2 shares.
All right. And blue? Every time a delivery is made, an elephant gets its wings. I like that.
Yep.
Oh, one other thing I just realized. We'll keep this here, but that, just as I mentioned, demarcation. Because I can't deliver that way. I can bring it south, I cannot deliver it north. And I guess we can put another one right there.
I'll take 2 as well.
This one time, can I build 3 and urbanize? Yeah, probably not, I reckon.
Is it your birthday?
No.
Oh, then you can't.
Okay, so I know exactly what I want to do. You know what? I'm not going to take the risk. I'm just going to go ahead. Let me get one more red. There we go. So there we go. All right, red, start the auction.
1.
Blue?
2.
5.
I'm out.
I'll take second for 2.
That's what that one share was worth for, was for that, because I need to be able to urbanize. I have to. Although, locomotive is tempting now that it's available, but alas, no.
Choices.
So, blue? I think Christopher originally reminded us to do that, but I remembered on my own, so I think that's what that was. Good looking out, Christopher, if so.
Yep.
Engineer is blocked off. So
Correct.
I can't do that.
So you're building a max of 2 track.
Right.
Yep.
I'll take the loco, I guess.
That's no surprise. I think I'll go first build this time, I think.
Okay. All right, so your honor, sir.
No surprise. I'm going here.
Locos
Give me a
down.
town dit. That'll cost me 3.
Yep.
And I think a gentle curve. Make sure that I get into
I had a feeling that's what you were doing.
Dalvlos.
Yes, easy for you to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's exactly.
Dalvlos, yeah.
Yeah, Dalvlos.
Now, I'm going to call it Davros for the entirety of this game, without a doubt. And you don't even know why, because you're American.
Why? Okay, so why?
The Brits will inform you on the channel.
Okay.
So that'll be 5.
And put your marker down, sir.
Oh,
First
yes.
build is done. All right. Well, I need a gentle and a straight. So that's going there, and that's going there. So now the question is, what color do I urbanize? I could make a case for purple. I can make a case for black. Purple, I mean, that's a 2 delivery. And there are quite a few purples that are going to be coming out from this side, so purple makes sense. There are currently no black on the board, so being able to get this black over something like that, But I think the purple makes the most sense because I have no access right now to purple, nor black for that matter. But there's only 1 purple versus 4 black, so we'll go ahead and throw F out there as well. So that's going to be a total of $4. What is the currency? And
I don't.
is it?
It'll be different on either side of the line.
I guess so, because this is
imagine.
part of the EU, right? So I mean,
But I don't know whether it's in the euro or not.
Right.
It might be euros. It might be.
And then I don't know what the
And then
Turkish side. I don't
Turkish
know.
is lira. That's it.
Oh, is
which
it?
is always confusing. But
Because Italian.
Originally, because it's from
Interesting.
the Venetian things early on. It always throws me. Why is it lira for Turkey? That's to do with the Venetian Empire.
All right, and that is done. So blue, build.
And I think I know where he's going.
Yeah.
Davros is a villain in Doctor Who. Okay.
Indeed, he is.
All right. Thank you.
And $4.
All right. All right. So nobody took first bill or first move. So I guess that is yours truly. So I'm at a 2. I could move the purple 2, or I could do the yellow 3. Now the problem is locomotive's going to be blocked off next turn, so I can't even take that next round for the free gimme. So it's basically, do I get 4 income or do I get the 3 income from the 1 delivery? I don't know, because right now it's pretty safe. All of that is going to go to me. You know what I mean? The only one that is at risk is the blue. I think we do the purple. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. All of a sudden, I hate the way I built this. I don't. And what number city is that? Help me out. Black 2. And black 2 already has its.
It's got 1 blue.
Yeah. You know what? I think I will do the purples. I don't want to pay the extra. 1, 2. So 2 income for yellow. Blue.
Yep. So 1, 2.
Red.
I have the same puzzle that Edward has,
Yep.
effectively. I can either do 2 yellows for that, or I can move the reds. And the interesting thing is they're both pretty nice, actually, because there's lots of reds there, which would make it really quite pleasant for the next round over. I think I'm going to actually go that route.
Okay.
If Edward does one thing, I'll do something else. How about that? Well, it's to demonstrate to you the various tactics that one can have in this game.
So that's going to be the same too. And apparently the euro replaced the Cypriot pound.
Okay.
There we go. For the southern side of the island, right? Because they're a part of the EU, whereas the top part is not.
Right.
Yeah, I had no idea about any of this until right before the stream.
Yeah. Well, I'm not.
Because we saw that it was the UNO, and we were like, is that the UN? And so actually Googled it. Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I've never been to Cyprus. Never been to Greece, in fact.
Oh, I've been all over Greece. Not Athens, unfortunately, but from when I...
Just take the
the
low
Navy
hanging
days.
fruit of 1. Seems wasteful, but it's not a lot of
right.
stops along blue.
And Rojo.
I will take red. Do I take it from here or from here? I think from here. So that's 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
3 income. Yay, I've got some income. Which I need, looking at my money situation.
All right, so I'm at 5 and 2, 7, minus 4. I owe $3.
5 and 3 is
Yep.
8. Minus 4, so I owe $4.
3 loco, 3 income, so it's 5 for my shares.
All right, roll the bones. Go for it.
445.
That's white. Okay, 4-4.
4-4
I'm all right with that.
and 5. And 5 is where? Thank you.
Okay.
And what letters that we have E and F out? Okay. So 1s and 2s are all that matter for that.
266.
Okay, so 2, black 2. I believe that is here.
Yep.
And then F also. And 2 6s. And the 6s are right there.
Oh, all 6s go there. Interesting.
Yep. All right. Advance this and. All right. So here we go. Third round. Oh, I really like that. Okay, I know what I need to do. Oh, I so want that. Don't I? Oh, there's so much I want to do this round.
What do you mean?
Okay, so if I... Oh, I can't do that. Slow down. I can't. Even if I do that... Oh, I can. Hold on. Okay, so there. A moment, I'm mathing. 6, 9, 7, 2, 2, 8, 5. 1 share. A moment while I visually math something real quick. So if I were to do that, so if I could do that, there, oh, that's great. That's risky. You know what? Done. Because I have an ulterior plan. A backup plan just in case. So blue, you're up.
So what was that? How many did you take, shares?
Just one.
Just the one.
Yep. Oh, Martin, wait, hold on. Where did you, you delivered from where? Where did you, you cannot deliver there.
Oh, okay,
You can go
it has to be the other way around, yes,
So
quite
there you go,
right,
good
yes.
catch.
Oh, yes,
No,
very
just
good
move
catch.
the red
yes.
good to the
Yeah,
other
take
side.
that.
Quite right.
There we go. So we delivered
yes.
it that way.
Good point, yes.
Good call.
Good call.
catch. Yep. We'll be playing. And Joe, good catch.
Yes, thank you.
Yep.
You're right.
Give me 2 shares, please.
I'd
2 for
forgotten
blue.
that.
He has plans, which worries me. Red.
I'm going to go 3.
Oh, my Lord. Wow. Well, I had a backup plan. We'll see how well that works. A moment. Again, I have to math. 1.
2.
3.
Yep. Good with second.
I will urban
Nah, red.
Oops, red. I will urbanize.
Blue.
So I worry that me and Martin are like stepping on each other's toes, and Edward has free reign over
I think
here
you're
again.
doing totally fine. You are totally
And
fine.
if I learn anything from streaming Age of Steam here, it's
Yeah, it's
don't
not
let-
good to get one person to
Yeah.
get everything. Exactly.
So,
and you're in the middle, though, so you've got to choose which ways you want to bump.
Yeah. I
But-
will do first build.
Interesting. It is your honor to build first, sir.
Sure is. We're doing this for the good of the game.
I do not approve of one of those. It doesn't impact me. No, I have it dangling. You're fine. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't impact what I was going to do this round, but I have a feeling this is going to be a preemptive glory to Rome just in case that does come back to bite me. How's that? All right.
I'm not sure it sets me up to do magnificent either, but I feel like I just need to get in your way.
Okay.
Somehow.
Okay. Martin?
Well, I've got my urbanising to do. Yeah, I think I'm going to go here in
You know what? I broke my own rule. Epicopy has been urbanized. Okay. And what was that?
I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Akhenaten. Does that count as a build if I fill this one in, doesn't it?
Correct. Yeah. It's, if you upgrade that does.
Counts as a build.
Grab that underneath there. It's going to be a flat $3 no matter the upgrade.
Yeah. I'm just wondering whether I want to do that now or later. I'd forgotten that
lean
point.
it past the bank. There you go. There.
Does that alter my plans?
3 to 5 players, Chris. I would say honestly the deluxe edition of Age of Steam from Eagle Griffin and a bunch of maps, and you're in really good shape with that player count. And
Sorry
then
about this.
no, you're fine.
Sorry.
While you're doing that, the other thing I would highly recommend is going to avstudiogames.com, checking out Alvin Viard's maps. He has a lot of his older collections available, so if any of those look really, really interesting, it's not cheap. I mean, you get a handful of maps for each of the packages, but I definitely would recommend at 3 players, the Moon and Montreal Metro are generally thought of as 2 of the best 3-player games out there, and I think both of those are available still on his website. I know the Moon is. And honestly, at the 4 and 5 player count, especially at the 5, it's a tighter map. The heavy cardboard map from Eagle Griffin's really good. Kevin did an awesome job designing that. So, and to be honest with you, at 4 and 5 players, the Rust Belt map, the standard map that comes with the base game, is really good. People overlook it because it's the base map. No, don't think of it that way at all. The key is matching up the player count with the right map. That is uber important. And I should point out that the Cyprus map here is 3 players only.
Yeah, I could buy those. You did a fairly good job of stalling.
Okay, thank
you. I did a really crappy job of thinking. No, I'm not going to think too much for it. I screwed that up, so I'm going to go.
Welcome to Age of Steam, right? I mean,
Yep.
it's Age of Steam. Oh, I screwed that up.
Right.
And here, so that's not actually a connection. That's a dangling bit of track.
Yep.
That actually is a connection,
So that's $4.
and that's $4. Yeah.
So that was red, and blue already did their build.
Pay my 3 bid. I didn't pay my 3 bid. It's quite possible. God, I'm not paying attention at all today, am I?
When we play like at game days without the streams, like it's funny the amount of times we're like, oh, if Christopher were here.
Yeah.
It's funny. So I'm gonna go ahead and pay my $6, and I need 3 gentle curves, and it worked out. I did not have to go to the ulterior plan. Sorry, straight. The fact that the center, the capital, gets double the cubes in there, it's almost kind of a mini cube fountain in a way. I thought it was too lucrative to pass up, so there's that. So I have done this, that is done, and now nobody did first move, so that's going to be red.
Okay. I don't like this at all. I really messed this up. because I'd got a nice thing going to get 3-point moves going with here, and I've now, of course, I've lost that. I can only do 2-point moves, so all of my calculations have gone completely awry. Which way is it better? I think it's probably better to do that. Okay, 2.
So 2 for red.
I've got a free locomotive that's just sitting around doing nothing. Well, it's hauling 2s, which is not good.
And blue.
It's ugly out here for the UN. I got a couple of 1 deliveries, like, that's about it. But I guess
You can always loco as well, remember, for one of them.
1.
So 1 for blue. I am going to loco. And red, back up.
Yeah, this one again.
2.
Yep.
And blue.
Now loco.
And now that I'm at 3, I will take the purple and go 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
From neutral, legit. There we go. So, there we go. Cool. So, income expenses, red. What are you at?
So I've got income of 7, 8 shares, and then 3 for my loco level.
So $4. Blue.
7 and 4 is 11, and I'm at 5.
Yep.
So $6.
And I'm at 6 shares, 3 loco for a total of 9 minus 7. There we go. All right, roll the bones. What letters do we have? We have A out, so 3, and that's it for the underside. All right. 2, 4, 4. All right, so 2 down south. 4, 4, just 1 4 left, and 4 is right there. Interesting. Okay. And then on the dark side, we got 1s and 2s for the letters. There's
1,
a
3,
1, 3,
5.
5. So 1, black 1 up top, and E. E is there. Okay, 1 and 3, and G is not out. This is black 3, and black 5.
Way up in the corner.
There we go. All right, so then turn 4, and I'm really proud of myself for remembering that most of the way so far. All right, so red, it is your honor for shares.
Ideal for shares. So towns are amounts of outputs, right? When you
Correct, it's legs plus 1 for the town.
Legs plus 1 for the town.
If it's a new town, but if you were to upgrade this, it's just the straight 3 to regardless of how many spokes that will have. Okay.
Right. Oh, that's useful to know because I get confused because that is one of the differences between Age of Steam and Steam. Is how
Gotcha.
that's calculated.
All right.
So that would be a 3. And we've got 5. I mean, what would I pay? I've got 7. Currently 3.
Oh, that is so what I want to do.
But then I would get 3.
Ooh, careful. Maybe not. Hold on. Oh. Might could do it that way.
I'll do 1 share.
Oh, I do. Blue. And if you want, Martin, throw your money up here.
Oh, okay.
There you go. That makes it easier for you. Cool. Yeah, you have more room to play with then. Yeah, with 3 players, Bill, it should move relatively quickly. I mean, relatively. I mean, we're already into round 4 of 10, so.
Almost halfway there.
So one nice thing, continue,
Yeah.
think about yours. I was just going to show folks. So the rules on this are this, right here, this part of it, that's it. So that's one really nice thing about Age of Steam. Once you learn the base map, then it's just a matter of being able to, introduce a couple little MacGuffins and you're off and running. Now, whether or not you're playing it well, that's a different animal, but you get the idea. I know exactly what I want to do now.
I have no clue. It's tough because 2 actions are taken away from me every turn.
Oh, right, because urbanization permanently and then one of those 2.
Right.
That's a fair point.
Right.
So it's...
If you guys are enjoying it, don't be shy. Give it a thumb down below. Go ahead, Martin.
We need your thumbs!
1 doesn't feel like enough, but 2 feels wasteful.
So can I take like 7.5 and split the difference?
Just take 1, see what happens.
All right, 1. I know I'm taking 1. I know that's happening. The question is, am I taking a second? If I can get away with 1, I want to. Oh, that is really nice. That doesn't work because that's gone. Okay. Golly, I really want that.
Sounds like the herd was really into that thumbs up.
It's become the new thing.
So what would be the end of the world? Would that if I could conceivably do that? I'm taking 1 share and calling it good. Red, your auction.
1.
Blue?
Pass.
Do you want to go ahead of me?
2.
You can have it.
That works out.
This time I will remember to pay my 1.
There you go.
Yeah, Ravindra, I wasn't really planning to build disconnect track, but it felt like Edward was just having his way over here. And
Oh, there's so much I want to do right now. All right, I had it planned, but the fact that I got away with that. So I have a 3, and I could loco wasting 1 of it, and then it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'd be set up for next round. Fine, go. Let me double check. Hold on. I think. Yeah. All right, fine. I will let you have it. Go ahead, Red.
I'm not quite sure what you think of letting you have. Urbanize would have been, well, I was thinking, oh, he's going to let me have Urbanize. What do I do with it? Suddenly getting a great prize. But no, I'll just do first build, I think.
Wow.
You thinking I was going to go with Loco? But
Yeah.
can't
I don't
afford
think
to
I
take
have.
Loco.
I don't think I have good 4 builds at this point.
Hey, when you do, Edwin, just mention
I'll have someone
the
come in,
streams
don't I?
and stuff. We would appreciate that.
I'll take... Not sure I can afford another Loco.
Oh.
Well, I could, like, go backwards, but
Right.
I don't even have a 4 delivery, never mind a 5.
That's a fair point. It's a fair point. I mean, turn order
Yeah, I'll
pass
take turn
or
order
production because we're starting to get thin on the cubes.
No, that's your problem.
Okay. Touche. So, turn order?
Yep.
Wow, this is crazy. All right. So, first build,
Well,
Red.
the first one is not going to be a surprise.
So, yeah, where
The
is
appropriate.
it? It's one of these, actually.
That one, is it? Yes, that's one.
Okay.
There we are. That connects me up Nicely.
Oh, you don't need that now.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And then the other one, I don't know whether this will irritate people or not. One can always hope. Where's my gentle builds? It's going to come out of here.
Mildly irritating.
There's a board for mildly irritating. So first build done. So now urbanize. We're going to put the big black D out in Catolacademia. Catolacademia. It's the best I got. There. We will build that. Then the question is, I have the extra money. I might as well build something. So, what do we build? Going yellow to yellow, going that way doesn't make sense, but coming back this way, the blue would give me a 1, 2, 3, a 4. Oh no. Oh, so okay. Here's something that we got clarification on in the rules from, I don't know, years ago. This blue here, if I were to build that 1, 2, 3, 4, even though this is a neutral and I can deliver to it, it still must stop at the first one that it reaches. But I can't make that delivery. You can. So I can't even move that blue cube as it is.
Oh, right. Oh, you can't even move it. Okay,
Right,
yes.
because I have to stop there, and that's not a legal one to make it to there, and I can't. So just FYI.
And you can as well, of course, mate.
Correct, right. I mean, I would welcome that on my rail. But for the second build, I'm going to build something because, money. The question is, what direction do we go? I think we come out of the black. But the problem with that is these are the only cities that are left now. And looking at the cubes, red and purple, I guess maybe I start working down to this direction. The other option is working to there because both those cubes kind of are dead to me. And then we're looking at purple and black. The purple really doesn't help. The black's nice, but it's a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, be a 6, but and then the yellow. So that isn't really good. Going to whatever that city is on the west coast, Mavroli, doesn't make sense. So I think we will go ahead and start heading south towards Limassol.
That sounds right.
There. And done. In blue.
That's unfortunate.
I don't know if I'm great about that. I just,
finish that just
Yep.
for the sake of finishing.
well, not just that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Otherwise you lose it, so
Right.
you've got to finish it.
and then
Cool.
there's the other one if you want to continue that, although that might be worth losing because I have no interest in it.
Yeah.
I mean, because I just went through why that is basically a dead city to me.
Well. Yeah, and I've left myself no out to try and build across. So even if I did connect this, right,
Well, it's,
then what do I do?
1, 2, well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not
But
bad.
it's all on me, though.
Oh, of course, yes, sorry. Oh, God, I'm having a bad day. Of course, duh. It's all on Edward, yes, so that would be pointless, yes. Yeah, that does look like a pretty dead piece of track. I must admit, I do follow the general rule that somebody mentioned early on of don't split your track up.
As a general rule, yes, but there are exceptions.
There are indeed,
right? Yeah.
there are.
I know it wasn't a smart play, but I feel like taking the middle early kind of helped divide the board, and now I'm
Kind of, yeah.
blocked out from everything.
Well, you're doing your job as the UN. You're being the buffer between
Right,
us.
that's so true.
Peacekeeper.
Yeah.
So now my track is all kind of wonky. I guess so. come out of here. Or we go in here.
And pay your $4.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So nobody took first move. So
Nope.
that is
Then This is
me.
gonna go away because I did not
Correct.
extend it.
No, the track stays there.
Oh, that's
Just
right, yeah.
anybody can use it. Anybody
Yep.
can build on it
Right,
now.
right.
Oh, that's interesting. I have access to all these cubes, and all of them suck. Huh. Didn't think about that, did you?
Mistakes were made.
You got it.
We're competing for how many mistakes we're going to make.
1, 2, 3. I mean, that is a 4. A 4, I don't want that. I want a 3. 3s. 1, 2, 3. I
The
have
blue is a
1,
3.
3. No, the blue doesn't work for me. I can't.
Oh, right, yeah. So you have to come down.
You know, something else while I'm thinking about this. So I have 1, 3. Maybe I do the 4 and take the penalty anyway, essentially. So if I went to a 4, that would be 11, and I would break even, then I would go down. You know what? It's worth it to me. I'm going to go ahead and loco for my first move. Go ahead. Red, you're up.
Yeah, so all my moves currently are 3. I don't have a 4. Of course, I will get a 4 pretty shortly, but I don't have one yet. So the question is, do I want to go preemptively and get ready for 4s for later?
I see it.
Or do I want to just take my 3s and run? Well, I'll take a 3 for run to start with. Is this red cube vulnerable to anybody? Not really, but I'm going to take it anyway. So that's now can go 1, 2, 3.
Correct. 3 for red. And blue.
And I'm on 10.
Yep.
There's 2
So you're-
yellow.
2.
Oh, I didn't think of that. So is 10 get the income reduction? or
No,
is it
it
one
does
shortage
not.
of income
It does
reduction?
not. You're ledged.
Ah.
You're good. And now I will take, where was it? Oh, come on. Where was the 4? Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will get it, but that's okay. Red.
Well, in which case, that makes sense to loco for 4, doesn't it? Because if I push myself up, I'm only really gaining 2. So I might as well take the 4.
Okay. And blue.
I guess we'll do 1,
good job I took the
2,
money.
3. 2 for me, 1 for you.
Okay. 2 for you, 1 for me. That works out. All right. So then income reduction, I'm at 7 and 4, 12. That, folks, right there, pure unadulterated profit.
Yep, they do for
And
some.
red.
Yes, red. So I've got 9, plus 4's 13, less 10 means I take off 3. Is that correct? I calculated that the first time and it was more, I was paying more, but no, 9 and 3. 9 and 4.
4, 13, minus
take off
10.
it.
Yeah,
That's good. And yet again, I've got more than 5 money, which implies I took a
took
share more
one
than I
share,
did.
right.
But the little secret as to my play, I know how bad I am at arithmetic. So I tend to always get an extra 1 because I know I'm going to screw up the math. And it's just really embarrassing to do that.
Live on TV. Trust me. I know. Blue, what are you at?
8, 4, 9.
$3?
$2.
And back 1.
Back 1.
And then income reduction.
I needed that half a share.
There we go. You're right. Seriously, right? All right, roll the bones. So A is the only one that's out, so 3s. 4s and 5s are dead.
2
So
threes.
1.
A 1 and
So
in
1
the corner there.
and 2 3s, right? Right? Yeah.
Yep, 2
Sorry.
sorry.
That red's an interesting one. Wow, that makes it really hard to get to it. Okay. For me.
2, 5, 5.
F for the 2. F is down here. And then 5, 5. Black 5. Okay. And, all right, shares. Well, okay. Wow. To be able to get to my own here is going to take a seriously concerted effort. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm pretty sure 7 is not a viable number because what I'm looking at is this cube here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can't even get there that way. So I don't know that I'm going to be able to deliver that cube at all, whereas the other one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 for me, 1 for blue right now. It's a big ask. Can I keep getting lucky on the auction? Well, I'm definitely taking 1 share. I don't think Martin's going to want to take a share, honestly. I don't think so. I could be totally wrong.
Well, you know, I always get a share to cover my calculation errors.
You know what? I think it's worth it to me. I'll take another share. Done. Oh, thank you. These two need to go out on A as well. I apologize.
Ooh.
Thank you, guys. Yep. Well done, everybody. Peanut gallery.
It's a good job we've got a peanut gallery,
yes,
isn't it?
Seriously. All right, so auction, or I'm sorry, shares, red.
I'm not going to take a share. You were correct.
So I was right. All right. And blue? Well, it looks like 1, at least.
Probably 1. But I think I need to take 2, which I'm not really happy about, but...
There used to be a way to do that, Bill, and we're going to try and figure out to re-implement that, actually. All right, so there we go. So the auction begins. Question is 2 or 4 is the question. You know what? It's worth it to me, 4.
I guess I'm going last.
So now you use your turn order pass, and it's back to you, sir. So you can...
pass again, I guess.
Okay, so that'll be a second for free, which
Nice
is
use of
normally
the
how that
action
works,
there.
right? Yeah. So there we go, and I will urbanize.
Urbanize.
Engineer.
Well, I'm going to take the useless one, production.
Oh, I don't think that... Honestly, if I hadn't taken the second share and I didn't get what I wanted, that's what I would have gotten. So I don't think it's useless for what it's worth. All right, so I am going to build that. And then we will urbanize Limassol with B. So that's going to be... But we're going to build another. And again, I keep putting the doubles next to each other, which is kind of aggravating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. You know what? Trek is points, I hear.
Word on the street.
Yep. And that's $4. is done. Blue.
So I'm gonna do a tight.
And then that is... It's 4 to upgrade? I forget. At the very bottom, right? Replacing... no, it's 3.
Yeah.
Simple to complex.
So
Yep.
3, 4, 5. So this one. I guess that one's there, right?
Yep.
Just,
Well, here, for the border?
yep.
Gotcha. Okay, I guess technically it's right there, but yeah.
No, I'm wrong. $7.
And your marker, sir. There we go.
Pink ones keep faking me out.
Yeah, I know, but it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
what the
you need
rules
them
said to do. But yeah, this way, in
Does help a little
theory,
bit.
for those of us that actually need them, me and Martin. Yeah.
Yep.
So that was your engineer done, and Red, your build, sir.
My build. Well, my build's not going to be too difficult to predict. I will
shocked.
complete this.
Straight.
Oh, it's a straight. Yes, quite right. That's a straight.
I did it earlier. I get that.
Yep. Which means I'm now fully connected into the capital. And this one here. Sure. Also, I must admit, must have been causing astonishment left, right, and centre.
Pay your 4 bones.
Oh yes,
A lot of
it is
purple on the
important to
production
pay.
queue.
Yeah, I did notice that, and a distinct lack of yellow on
Yeah.
this part, I noticed. But, all right, so that's all the building. Nobody took first move, so yellow, you're up. All right. So now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have my 6. But the problem is, it's not really working out for me right now. So I have a 1, 2, 3, which is not a 4. I hadn't given this a lot of thought yet, I'll be honest. So I have a bunch of 3s.
Shoot first, ask questions
And
later.
pretty much that's exactly where I'm at. Yeah, I'm at a lot of 3s right now, I think. Yeah, it's a lot of 3s. So I don't know. And a 5 doesn't really help me yet. But I'm pretty sure that 5 is on the way to 6.
Was last time I looked.
Right.
Might not be in Cyprus, who knows?
2, 3. Yeah, I'm gonna maybe be short-sighted. I'm gonna take my 3s. Oh, maybe I have less than I thought. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow, I really do. I forgot. Ha! These blues stop right there.
I do indeed.
Oh, playing better. We'll take this yellow. 1, 2, 3. Done. Blue.
Guess I'll take the black for 2. So 1, 2.
Yep. Martin. And I will go this black. 1, 2, 3. And blue.
At 10.
You are currently ledged at 10, yes.
Am I
But
at
going up
10?
higher is better. As long as you can go at least 2, then it's,
Right.
you know, a no-brainer to do so if you can do so.
Which I don't really have a 2 currently.
You're at 4 loco. 1, 2, 3, 4. No.
If I take the loco, I'm just going to lose 2 anyway, so I guess it's a wash. So I'll take the loco.
And rojo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Checks out. Well done.
Time for me to suffer some income reduction.
All right. Well, it's a good problem to have, I suppose.
Yeah.
All right. So then income and expenses. So I'm looking at 13 minus 15. Done. Blue,
Back to right. Or you do that after.
15, 10, you owe 5.
I got 3.
You go back 2. And red.
Profit! Well, a little bit, but you know, it's a great moment.
It's worthy of celebration. 1, 2
have a
for
drink,
income reduction. Exactly. And here we go.
1, 3, 5.
Okay, 1, 3, and there's no A now, and 5. Is there a C? No, there's no C. Done. Black side.
2, 3, 3.
All right, no 2s. 3, 3. So 3, black 3 there, and G is not out. Done. Yep, go for it. All right, so there,
Production.
and then, you know what? Back it up. Should have done that first. I apologize. So, you know what? What came out? Sorry. 3. I'm aggravated at myself.
Oh, sorry, I should have pointed that out.
3, and then what did we get on the white side?
Sorry, I wasn't.
Yeah, that's on me. So it was a 1. I think it was just a. Back it up, guys, and let us know. Yep, see, and Christopher caught it.
Christopher caught it.
There you go.
Yep. So how does this work? I draw 2 cubes.
You draw 2.
Yeah,
we're
and I
gonna
choose where to put them.
re-roll on
And we'll
everything.
re-roll.
So,
Yep.
so go ahead. What are they?
I've got a purple and a black.
Okay, so now you're going to fill in, but you're not going to worry about because it was 1 or 2 that came out. So
Right. So my purple I'm going to want in Nicosia. So I can't put it there. So it's got to go here.
okay,
And the black is boring to me because
3 and 5.
all the
they
black.
said.
The only black that's out is south of the border.
First roll was 1, 3, 5. What colors went out, guys?
So I want to put black where it's not going to be
Fix
useful
that up there. There you go.
to anybody,
Thanks.
which would be a stop 1 stop away. So not the B. It's also 1 stop.
We were supposed to do production before rolled, so we'll re-roll. But he's still debating, and we're rolling it.
And
back.
I'm puzzled. What's
pun
going
intended.
on over here? Oh, of course, the pink is
Yeah,
the border.
just
I was thinking, why is this pink person and the blue person got the same track?
Also, who's pink?
Right.
Exactly. So ideally, I'd like to land the black somewhere where it's not going to be useful, which would be great. Would be here, but those 2 slots are full, so I can't do that. I could drop it in Nicosia, but then it's going to get in the way of my purples, and I don't want to do that because I want my purples. So I could pop it here in black 2, potentially.
There it is.
But of course, Edward can move that for 2. But, you know, 2's not really very much, is it? So
I think we're caught up now. So there we go.
we'll
Excellent.
pop it there.
So now let's go ahead. Now that that is done, here we
Reroll.
go. Let's re-roll. Thank you, Peanut Gallery. Ah, my bad.
3,
All right,
5,
3.
6.
So this goes. Wait, 3. Nothing. 5. Oh, this is funny. The 2 that we just rolled back, and we're help me out. We're right here. 5, and C
6
is
is-
not out there, and 6 goes there. Okay.
One, 4, 5.
Black 1 up top, and Echo. 4, 5, 4. And H is not out, and 5, nothing. Done. There we go. And yeah, Mike does not suffer income reduction because he actually had to pay, because income and expenses comes before income reduction. So the fact that, plus he was at 10, but if he were even were at 11, he doesn't suffer it. So there we go. Cool. So. Huh. No, I need to do that this turn, and then I can do that next turn. So 1, 2. I'm actually going to be able to. Well, the question, well, hold on. Is it worth it? I think it is. One share. White 6 also puts the yellow on. Oh, D is out. Thank you. Thank you, Christopher.
How on earth do we play this game without?
Seriously, you become almost. It's like we forget how to play. So thank you, but we become dependent on y'all apparently. So yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a plan, but I after we choose our actions, I will declare what I'm doing. I think it'll become apparent, actually.
My loco's 5.
Correct, sir. You guys can see everything, I think, pretty clearly, so I feel bad not really moving the camera around, but I don't want to move it just to move it. You know what I mean?
I'm going to take 0 shares.
Woo!
Running lean.
Wow, with no cash. Just getting ready.
Yep. Hey, you guys might pass before me.
It could happen. Unlikely, but it could. You are correct. All right.
I'm going to go with 1 share, 5.
Ain't no party like a 10 lone party. All right. So, you know what? We'll start at 2, Martin. I'll give you the option. All right, cool. Thanks, guys. Have a good night, Paul. Thanks for hanging out. And to be honest with y'all, I mean, if we're not moving the camera around, I mean, we could switch to this one to where it's a little more fluid, honestly. So
4.
There we go. That's what I was worried about. What are you taking? And I'll let you know whether or not I should. That's a good bid.
Never quite sure of the etiquette for revealing what you're taking on this game.
Usually tell people to go fornicate with themselves.
Okay, go and do that then.
Okay, so it's on blue. Okay.
I guess I'll pass.
You know what?
I've got it.
Yep.
Good.
So I'll pay my 2.
I'll pay my 4.
Okay, your honor, sir. Yeah.
It's going to
There
be
you go.
Urbanize.
It's 3 turns away. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it doesn't matter. There's nothing I can do about that. A moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't do that. So if I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's 6 either way. I think. So I'm 3 turns away. Looking at what sad little deliveries I have right now. Wow, I've made some really dumb choices so far.
Got this nice 1 delivery there.
Yeah, there are a lot of ones that I have. And that black is a 1. I just don't know. I don't think it's important to do. Am I really passing with Loco? But I just don't have anything. Final answer, done. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I do need to bring those up. I apologize. There we go. Hi, we're back. Thanks, Joe. All right. It's a software issue with the other camera guys that XSplit is aware of, and they are actively trying. It is on their highest priority. I have been a serious, serious thorn in XSplit's side, which is the software we use, to get the issue with the new camera resolved. So I apologize about that. All right.
Turn order pass, I guess. Nothing.
Okay. Done. All right.
I get
Red, you're up.
I get to build, do I?
Yep.
That's exciting. Oh, I should have figured out which one of those I wanted, shouldn't I? Red, 2 reds are not terribly interesting. Red and a purple's not terrible. Oh, it's not a choice anyway. I've got G and H. Blues. Oh, H. Blues look nice. I can move blues, assuming I get them.
Okay. Urbanize
So it's
done.
there, here, and the gentle curve
And
here.
your $4 and your markers, sir.
All the money I have in the world. I'm now broke. Well, until I move a cube.
All right, so I need a bow and arrow. There you go. So there's that, and then we need a gentle. And just, whoop. So that's $5. Done.
I'm not building.
Oh, okay.
I have no money.
Right, red. Deliver.
Deliver. So, which one's the best one for me to do? I think it's the purple, isn't it? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Way to rope.
That's 5 for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You had plans for that purple, did you?
Well, we're like right now. 1, 2.
Lots
3,
of opportunities.
4, 5. Wait, where'd it go? Shoot. There it is. Now we'll choose that.
All right, I think I have a 5 here. So 1, 2, 3, 1 for Edward,
Yep.
4, 5.
Well done. So 4
4.
for blue.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1 for yellow. Thank you. Red.
I guess it's time for this black to move. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Running away with it.
We're gonna try and
Yeah.
rein them in, but I don't know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's looking pretty tight, actually, I think.
And blue.
I got another 5, same route.
So
Red to
4,
red, 4 and 1.
2, 3, 4, which kind of sucks for me because now I go up into the.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, I don't think that means what you think it means. All right, so income and expenses. Red, what you got? Your
Income of 23.
and 15.
That's 15.
It looks like plus 8.
8. Ooh, rolling in it. Rolling in it.
And I'm at 10 and 15, 21. That'd be 6.
I'm at
15 as well. 16. Hey, congrats to the world of you're in the black. Well done.
took
All right.
took me 2 turns to
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. But you made it is
I
the
made it.
important thing. Now production.
chip
we
in a
will do.
chair. That's all you need.
Exactly, right?
I'm just going to
Alright.
pop out for a second while you do that.
Hey, Luke. All right, so what did we draw? Oh, that's awesome. And by awesome, I mean that sucks. So, okay, now that Martin's gone, I'm going to talk about this real quick for
right.
the peanut gallery. So, obviously, my goal is to make it to here. These are a 6 delivery there, and the red is a 6 delivery there. Obviously, you can affect that, but nonetheless. The other thing that I'm thinking about is these actually potentially going into black 5 to be able to put them there, because then that would be a, oh, that's only a 2. Got to remember, this is blue. Seriously, I couldn't have picked worse colors. I mean, I could put it on 1, right? So that would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, not the end of the world, right? So I guess we'll put 1 there. But the fact that I have those 2 blues right in the middle of everything are just terrible.
So you're saying 6 from there to there if you don't
Yes.
urbanize that.
Well, either way, whether I do or not, it's still a stop, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, yeah, over
Yep.
this. Sorry,
Yep.
it was coming through
No,
the black.
yeah, no worries. So I really don't know what to do with that second cube, because it's terrible no matter where I put it. And I can't put it on 1, obviously, and I don't want to block off 2. Because the black is far better for me than the blue would be, and there's already 1 there.
Right.
So, honestly, I don't want to block off any of the 6s. Could put it on F, because F is kind of dead anyways. And it's just an emergency 2. Same with B. I think F makes sense. Because I don't want to let you guys do any kind of shenanigans with stuff. So yeah, I'll just put it on F as kind of a throwaway. That was a terrible draw, by the way.
Well, good.
All right, roll the bones, please. I would like a 2 on the first roll, please.
Oh, got that lucky.
So there you go. So there's a 2.
2, 4, 6.
2, 4, B is out.
Yep.
Okay. 4 and 6. Okay.
Yellow. That's no use to me.
2, 2, 6.
This goes out to F. And 1, 6.
That's a bit better.
Wow, that'll be interesting. Red, how many shares?
How many shares? Well, I've got plenty of money. But is it enough?
Ah, you're right, Tony. I missed that. Okay. All right, go ahead. Going the other way, though.
I'm going to get a share.
Thank you, Christopher. Thank you, Durvalch. Durvalch. There we go. And Joe, thank you. All right. You took a share. I will not take any.
Okay.
There you go.
One share.
And the auction, red. You know what? While you're thinking about it, a moment. Hey, Edwin. Yay! Cheers. Thank you for the support. Thank you very much. Be like Edwin, y'all. Go to pledgehc.com.
4.
Pass. Turn order pass.
Yep. Okay. So now it's to me, or it's to me technically. Then it will be to yes.
Oh, sorry. He was.
So 4. Five.
You can have it.
Well, no. Goes here.
Oh, sorry.
So
Turn
your
order
turn
pass.
order pass,
Yep.
and now.
Yeah, I think you can have it.
Okay, so that will go there. So that's free. You don't know anything.
Oh.
'Cause you're
No,
the
he
first.
passed first, didn't he?
He
Well,
passed
I
with his
turn
turn
order
order
pass.
pass.
Oh, okay.
So you keep
Yeah.
your money.
Okay.
So then I assume you're passing
Yep.
for free.
Yep.
And then I
Okay.
will pay my 5.
Okay.
Wow. a moment. No, that's stupid. I guess I'm gonna urbanize.
Engineer.
First build.
Oh, out of the way.
First
Sorry,
build.
Yep. All right. Well, first build.
I'll take a straight and a gentle curve.
Hey, Peter. Welcome.
Actually, two gentle curves. And dangle.
Seems aggressive. Gee. Is that
Floyd around. Wow, I didn't see that coming.
that was pretty savage.
Wow.
He telegraphed what he was doing. I would have been remiss not to have taken advantage of his signal.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Oh. 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 Hold on. It's not ideal. But okay. No. A moment. Or I think that's better. Ooh, is it? Wait. 1, 2, no. No. Okay. Well, this wasn't what I planned on doing, but Martin kind of forced my hand. So there's 1. There's 2. I guess I'm urbanizing this one. Wasn't planning on it.
That's a good response.
Lemonade, right?
Yep.
And $4. Done. Okay.
Oh, I've got to pay mine as well, haven't I? My $4.
I shake his thumbs for that. No, I'm glad you didn't warn me about it last year. You did right. So, yep. Yeah, exactly. No, you don't. No, you did right. I will say, so, knock on wood, that over the course of the last 3 years that we have been doing these
2,
streams,
4, 6.
we haven't had anybody like in chat spoil something. Like
Right.
whenever they see like my tableau or what, something that's secret, nobody has screwed it up. So kudos to y'all for that. So big fan of that. Plus, we do have a band hammer, so there is that. But still, nonetheless, I think that's pretty awesome that that none of you guys have done that. So I'm glad you didn't last year.
They're definitely not texting me, I promise.
Oh, that was funny. All right, so that's all the building, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so there and there. So nobody did first delivery or anything like that. So, okay, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This black will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blue?
Go 1, 2 for the purple.
Thank you. let's back that up. You're right. Good catch, Tony. We need to put some of the markers down. I can't do that because that is north of the
Is
border.
it north of the border?
It is.
Oh, wow, yes, of
Yep.
course. I'd forgotten that as well. Yeah, that's useful. I didn't even realise that. That could be handy.
It's like a kick to bolt.
So a moment while I do a little bit of housekeeping on this so that doesn't happen again.
Just spread these out.
And it's right there. And yeah, that works. Good call, Tony. So now that that's done, instead, I think we loco, right? Loco's available next turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't do that. Can't do. Oh boy. So the question is, I could do 1, 2, 3. You know what? We're just gonna bite the bullet. There you go. Done. Blue.
Yep, just get this. 1, 2.
Okay, 2 for blue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Why didn't I take that from him?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Somebody-
Because you're such a nice guy.
Yeah, there's something.
That's why. Generous and always thinking of others and never getting in anyone's way. Unlike a certain person over here.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 1 for him. Won't even mention his name. 5 for me. Done. And blue.
Not a lot of great stuff for me.
I'm okay with that. No,
Not
I know.
Getting the
I know. Yeah, I'm
brake
not-
speed
no,
off me.
No, I know. So, so you're blue and you're at 5, huh? 1.
Yeah, that's where most of them stop.
I can see a 2 for you, 1 for me. No, I can't. I'm lying. I'm making things up. Never mind. This is blue. I don't know if you guys have realized that. 74 times I
Since
think I've
when?
done this, right? So that
Yeah.
black, you could do 1. That black you could, no, yeah, any of the blacks you could do 2 for you, 1 for me. And I'm not doing it to try and help me. I'm just saying, like this one, those,
How to for me, though?
like this black is 1. Oh, 1, 1, 2
Oh, yeah.
for you. That red, you could give 1 to Martin, 1 for you, 1 for me, 2 for you, 2 for me. I don't think that really helps you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Yeah, I guess let's take it from Martin. We go 1, 2. Oh, well, that's going to give 1 to each of you, right?
Yep.
And 2 to me. Well, I'll just do this for 2 then instead of giving 1 to both of you. So
Yeah,
1,
that
2.
makes sense. There you go. 2 for blue, done, and red.
Do I take the loco now or later? That's the question.
Yeah, we have yellow is the Greeks, red are the Turks.
So I need the loco to move these 2 blues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I do it now or do I do it later? That's the big question.
I don't think I can catch him. I'm worried about that.
Have I got a nice 5 option? This red's not going anywhere. This black's, I could go 1, 2, 3 on the black, which is kind of boring. If I'm going to do 3, I might as well steal one of those yellows away from Edward, because he gets 5. I get 1, of course, so it's only a 4-point differential, so that's not too bad. No, I think I'm going to take the loco.
All right, so that's it. Income and expenses. So I'm at 16, 27. That's 11. Martin, I'm sorry, Mike.
16, 18, I got $2.
Yep. And Mr. Fowler.
25 less 17.
You do that backwards. Yeah, okay. 8. Yeah.
8 is what I
So
get.
put in 2, take 10.
That will work as well.
Income reduction. So back 2, back 4, back 4. Nobody took production this time. Rolled bones. 1, 2, 4, 5, or 6.
4, 4, 5.
Bravo, blue. 4, 4, and 5 for Charlie. Right there. Okay. And let's see. 3 is not out, so the golf.
Three ones.
Emphatically, this goes out to black 1. And help
It's
me
up
out
there.
up north.
Okay.
All right. Whoop. Woo. And no shares in blue. Hey, Felix. No, Scott. Stops at the first city, and if that makes it an illegal move, then you cannot do that. So what are you thinking, Mike?
Well, I'm not really set up for great deliveries, but like 2 rounds potentially I could have like a decent little connection. So I'll take 1 share. But I think there's only 2 rounds left, right? So
3. Well,
Oh, right,
this,
yeah.
and then 2 more. Yes. And Martin, 2 or 3 shares.
0.
Okay, well, I tried. All right, so the auction begins with yours truly. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Oh. See, I'm not even thinking about that, and I feel like I should be. Okay. So I need... Okay, well that doesn't work. A moment. Oh, there's that. Maybe that... Oh, that kind of works the same. Yeah, that does. I'll go 7.
is that it? 7?
That all you can do?
Pass.
What is he up to? 7. So that leaves him exactly 4 to play with.
I can do 2 builds,
Yeah.
and I'm making money.
Oh yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'm just interested. Where is he going to go? What's he thinking?
And there's 1 city left.
There is indeed. So my choices are, I could try and top him off, which would be annoying for him. I've got plenty of money, so.
But you don't know what I'm wanting to do.
But I don't know what he wants to do. I don't know whether he wants to do is interfere with me, or he could be just making that bid in order to make me spend the money, which is possible, although it's an expensive way of doing it, since he's actually going to be spending the 7 himself as well.
Correct.
I'm going to go 8. What the hell?
All right, it's yours.
Okay.
I feel like it's an arms race right now, so go ahead.
First build.
Okay. I think production is what makes the most sense then. Okay. And blue?
Urban. Oh, I can't do that.
It sucks to be the UN, doesn't it?
Yeah, see, like, I could see a case for wanting to play this so many times because you could try different strategies with each different.
Yeah.
There's a lot to like about
I
this
underestimated the impact of no urbanization early.
map. Okay. But somebody mentioned earlier about being able to grab the cubes that you know we're going to want to do, even if it isn't beneficial necessarily for you. So, but you can't know that, right?
Right.
All right. So,
can't afford and don't need the loco. I guess turn order.
all right, red, first build.
I think the best route is to do that.
I hate you so much. Glory to Rome.
And yeah, just continue the story. Well, actually, just continue the story is a good one, I think.
So the fact that engineer was unavailable this turn, I was going to come up here. When I saw that it was unavailable, I was going to come there and take those cubes, or at least the red one.
I thought you might want to do that. That's
that
why
was
I
the
bid
plan.
8. That's why I bid what I did.
Oh, it's frustrating. All right, well. Oh, boy. Okay, well. Man, that hurts.
It was supposed to. Greeks messing around with our territory.
Oh.
I have been once to Istanbul. It's the only place I'm into around there.
2, 3, 4. Well, that's kind of fancy. Okay. Well, again, lemonade. There's a board for that.
Glory to Rome on that. Come on.
That was a.
You're already connected there.
But I'm connected a different way now.
Yeah. Good. So good.
Lord.
Blame Martin for that.
That's my fault.
It
Yep,
is
blame me.
100% his fault. So there's one. And I guess then.
Worst birthday ever.
Done. Blue.
Oh, crap. My long-term goal was to try and connect all across this. You guys were battling over there. I was like, I'm just going to squeak by.
I had every plan to come up here and take away from Martin.
Thanks, Martin.
Well, you know, track's got to be built.
It's all fair in love and agency.
Right. It's
Yep.
All right, well. $4.
All right, so that's all the building. Nobody took everything.
You gave me a dollar.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. All right, so red, go for it.
Delivery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You know, it's been interesting to watch you play, learn, and come along with just gaming in general and Aegis theme in particular. Just how much better you've gotten at this. Which, damn you.
Well, I've certainly got a lot better than I did last time I played Age of Steam.
Well, I'm going to be good to my friend Mike, since it's his birthday. We're going to take this purple. Go 1 for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 for me.
And you use this one too, right?
No,
No,
I said
worth a try.
birthday. It's if it were like the 40th, maybe, but it's only your 42nd, so no. All right, you're up, Mike.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna give one back to you. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
So
3
for
These
you.
two are colluding. They're giving each other money all the time.
Oh, don't worry, you're gonna get some. So, all right, Martin, you're up.
6 again.
Yep. 6 to 33. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Yeah. This purple will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So red's dead there.
Yep.
Purple's dead. Blue's pointless. So I guess we'll go black, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3 is Edwards, 4. So 3 and 1
3
again.
and 1. And that's it. So, Martin, you're at 33 and 17. That's 16.
16. That sounds good.
And I'm at 35 and, sorry, brain cramp. 35
16.
and 16 is 19.
19, yep.
And Mike, you were at 12, 17, and 23, so 6.
Joe, so the question, has my opinion on Steam versus Age of Steam changed? Well, my opinion on...
Oh, I was going to say wait till the end of the...
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll wait for the end.
Yeah.
Yep, that's good.
All right.
And I will give you
The
my
UN
opinion
and the
then.
Greeks working against the Turks. Sounds thematic to me, right? All right, so here is production there. That's a little bit better. No, wait. If I were to put it on B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's probably my best bet. So this will go on B. And the blue, again, blue is just terrible. It's just bad. I guess on 2. Down here, I guess. Yeah, it's just wretched. Blue is just terrible for me. Yeah, this was, anyway. All right, so roll. I would like to see a 4, please. Thank you.
3, 4, 5.
No 3, 4. So that goes out to Bravo. And 5, Charlie,
Yeah.
right here. Okay, go for it. 1s and 2s and 5s are dead.
1,
So,
3, 6.
3, and G is not out. So this is 3 and 6. There we go. And penultimate turn. Yeah, so there we go. Red, 2 or 3 shares. Okay. No shares for me. Blue.
We'll take 0.
Okay, so auction. Red.
10.
A moment.
I've got all this money. I've got to think of doing something with it.
Can't take it with you.
Exactly. It actually does count at the end of the game, doesn't it? Cash.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Tiebreaker
yeah,
only.
it's,
All right.
Or shares is tiebreaker.
No, it's Brass Lancashire. It counts at the end of the game. Oh, God. Can't even remember the rules anymore. Ooh. Did we do income reduction?
Thank you. One,
Thank you,
2, 3, 4.
I'm telling you, without you, we're just hopeless.
6. There we go. I'm just trying to make you guys feel a bigger part of this. Okay?
But one is full. What does that mean?
Yeah, one's full, so I couldn't put anything there.
Right, okay.
I will go 13.
I will use my pass.
I think I'll let you have it on 13, I think.
I mean, it's points for engineer to be able to build there. And I don't know if there's a good urbanization spot for me.
Lots of towns to be urbanised in your half.
Yeah, but how do I get to them is the problem. So I don't see urbanization as valid to me. I think production or engineer or first build defensively, but I'm really not too terribly worried about that. So I guess engineer. Blue? Urban. Oh, sorry. There is production.
Yeah, that's probably what it's going to be. I don't really see anything else that...
So you guys enjoying it? Are you guys digging this map? It sounds like Joe is, so that's good.
Yeah, put me for production, please.
And Rojo.
Nothing there. What's left? Just the G, the black and a red. So if it came out, it wouldn't be terribly exciting.
You know what? If you don't mind.
Go ahead.
No, you know what? No, because he's already chosen, so game state or change. Never mind.
Okay.
I actually could have made a case for urbanization in hindsight, but don't worry about it.
Well, I can't think of what to do, so I might as well just take turn order.
All right, so nobody took first, so I can build. So we will finish this for sure.
You don't have to.
I don't. That is a fact, but I will choose to. And I will, one way or the other, because points. $6. Done.
No, that's not what I want to do. $4.
Yep. And yeah, if you guys like this, reach out to Albin, see if he can reprint this.
So I made a mistake. I should have contested Edward for the bidding because it would have been worth it to get engineer because it would allow me to complete this whole piece, which I can't do now. It's just going to have to be like that. Is it
Gotcha.
better to do
Well, I
this?
mean, you could hook it in there.
Yeah, but the whole point is to bypass it.
Oh, gotcha. You want to do that.
I want
Gotcha.
these purple
Okay.
to still
Got
go
it.
around here, That has cost me a little bit, not a huge amount, but it cost me a little bit.
Pay your $4.
Oh
sir?
yes, $4. I keep forgetting to pay. That's probably why I'm doing so well.
All right, so I am delivering. Okay. So if I went 1, 2, no. 1, 2, 3, no. 1. Come on. I feel like I'm just missing something obvious. I apologize. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 5. That's a 5. 1, 2, 3. Trying to do something with this purple because I don't want Martin to get it. If I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, no, that's terrible. We've got to be able to do better than that. One, 2, 3, 4. I can't figure it out, so here we go. I'll take this purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Oh, skip me, huh?
Oh, technically it's Mike.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
I don't think I had a play on that, though.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. So we're going to go 1.
I'll make it up to you next go.
All right. 2. Hold on. Where'd it go? Crap.
So you're trying to take that yellow for 5?
Yeah, but for some reason, I thought this was mine.
Okay.
So I was going to go 1, 2,
You're going to be giving 2
4,
of them to me.
5.
Yeah. I think, right? 1, 2,
Yeah, it would be 2 to you.
4. Yeah.
Well,
Taking the yellow where?
this yellow to
To
there.
that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have you got
No.
6?
No, I don't have a 6.
No.
He doesn't want to give me 2 if he can help it.
Well, that would only give you 1, but you need one up on the loco to do it.
Yeah, which maybe is the best case because I don't really have another good
Oh,
delivery.
that's a fair point,
So
yeah.
I guess
Okay.
that's local.
Okay, all right. So there. So now we're back to this again. And 1, 2, 3, terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm working way too hard to try and make that work. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait a minute. I'm curious. If I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 4 for me, 2 for you.
Yep.
Those are better, but it gives it to Martin. That's the only problem.
Well, got to pay the
As
UN
if that's
tax.
a problem.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, there it is. This yellow can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, giving 1 to Mike. 5.
All right. Well, now I can do this 6, 5 for me, 1 for you. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well done. 5, 1.
And I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, giving 1
To
to
Mike.
Mike.
Oh, you should have pushed him over.
5. I'm okay that he did not.
Oh, that's well, yeah, but I can't push him over, can I? I can't do it, so it would take him.
Okay, so
But yeah, pushing him over would be nice. But
well,
I
if you
can't
want
see a way-
to.
I can't see a way to do it though. So I can't on that route. There's no, I can't see
Okay.
can't see a way.
Okay.
There might be a way. And
All right, so income and expenses. So I am getting 16, 40, 24. Mike, you're at 12, 18,
Yep.
18, 8. And
37 less 17 is 20.
checks out. Income reduction happens next, just in case you guys were, curious. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Done. Production, blue, draw. It does, as well as partially on the back. I can show that when we're done. The other ones are locked. There are 2 other pieces that are in the storage for those. Okay. So yellows.
Guess both go here.
Nope, they come over
Oh, yeah.
here.
Well, I guess I can only get one there.
F is the next step up.
F is the next step. Or I could just run it the other way from E.
E is also an option.
But
E allows me to deliver it, whereas
that's
F
true.
does not. So F.
yeah.
Here.
Oh,
All right, so go ahead, roll.
see if I can do anything to
1,
help
2, or
myself.
6 is all that matters. Here's a 1
And a 6.
and a 6, and that goes there. And now it's 2, 3, 4 is all that matters. 2. Well, there you go. Got that one up. All right, final round, guys. And whoop, there we go. Locomotive, which is essentially dead. So production is done there. I'm not taking any shares. Blue?
Nope.
Red?
Nope.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay. Positive.
Yep.
Hold on. A moment. The most that I can spend is 5. 19.
Pass.
And then Martin uses that, and then it's back to Martin.
20.
Yeah, I'm not going to get any bidding. I can't win. So
Okay.
Okay.
20 it is.
Yep. So, and I will pay. Actually, you can pay all your money at this point. Outside, sorry,
Yeah,
you still got to
gotta
build. I
Yep,
apologize.
Still got to build.
So there and there. Choose your action.
Choose my action. I think it's going to be first move.
If it wasn't, it was going to be for me. Okay. So all I'm looking for is the extra point on whether or not it makes sense if there is anywhere. Save me time. Is there a to-build location out here? That's basically the... No, yeah, I guess there are some. So, okay, if that's the case, then I will do urbanization. And again, the only reason I'm just asking for that
Yep.
to save time. That's
Right.
it.
Yep.
Blue,
Uh,
production and turn order are not good.
yeah. And Loco's dead.
Right. So there you go. By the way, this is the first game I've ever seen this. In all my games at Age of
Oh,
Steam,
right.
I've never seen everybody make it to 6. So interesting. All right. So first build, Blue, you're up.
Where are you going to urbanize?
I'm gonna give you a hint.
Oh, yeah, but I can't get in there. I don't think I can complete a track anywhere.
Oh, you can. Just pointed out 2 of them. Those.
Oh, right, because they're towns. There. Well, but we can only build 2, right?
Yeah. A lollipop works. Into a town, you're fine.
Oh, from this blue,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
That's $2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have perhaps considered that as an option, but there we are.
And then pay all your
2,
money with
4,
that. It
yeah.
doesn't matter. So, and mark it. So that is first build. Martin, you're up.
So I think the only real thing I can do is this one, finish this. And I've only got 1 track build left, and I can't see anything you can do with 1. But I can do with 1 anyway. So that's that.
Done?
Yep.
Okay. You could have built right there and just let it dangle to block me.
Oh, okay.
But
Could have done, yes.
forgive me for not pointing that out after the game I've had with you.
I didn't think about it. I thought there's no point
one.
building something out and just letting it dangle, but I didn't
So
think of the
that's going
blocking
to be
alternative.
$4 there,
I mean,
and then
because you're going to urbanize it.
exactly to be able to complete that because
Yeah.
it's got to be complete, right?
Yes.
So there we go.
Mark that one up there.
Oh, thank you. All right, so done. First move. So it doesn't matter because it's all in the same order. Martin, you're up.
Okay, so I was thinking I wanted to make sure I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's at 36. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think, if my math is right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should have picked that one. No, but you would have used the purple for something. Right?
Yes, one way or the other.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 for me, 1 for you.
Yeah, that's what's going to do it. And I mean, any of these purples, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
41.
That's not enough.
And 1,
Probably
2,
would have been enough
3,
anyway.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, yes.
What?
Joe said I could have done this.
Oh, then do it. Yeah, then do it. Yeah, here.
Okay, thank you.
Again, we're trying to expedite so it doesn't take forever.
Yep.
You would have found that. Had I seen it, I would have pointed that out as well.
Right. I'll take it. 1 point, or 1/3 of a point, whichever way you look at it.
2, 3, 4, 5. I don't see, there might be something better that I'm missing. This yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll call it good there. Boom, done.
Another 4 for me, 1 for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There we go. Income reduction. So you're going back 4, going back 6, going back 8. There we
you
go.
two should have both been 8. Martin was up here too.
I thought he was at 40.
Okay.
I think he was. I
Okay.
think that's right. There we go. Money doesn't matter. Nothing else matters. So, because I screw this up every time. So triple the number of shares and go back that much, right? Am I right?
I can never remember because
Yeah.
I don't do Steam enough. I usually do the subtraction first and then do the triple because it's...
So what is it?
So you subtract the shares
shares. So
from the income,
Right.
and then triple. The rules tell you to triple and then subtract triple the shares, but
And then
I think, if I remember
this is
correctly.
red down to 11 to 24.
Chris will tell us if we were wrong.
And blue is back to 14. And then triple it. 14 triple 42.
Yep.
Tripled 72. So there.
Oh, I was at 41, it says.
Oh, so hold
Okay.
on.
So it goes back 2 more.
Hold on.
6 more.
Oh, that was a mistake on my part. I'm sure I could
So
have found
back
a
6
4-point
more?
move.
Yeah, 2 tripled.
Fair point. 6 will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you. And then tripled. Oh God, 90 minus 6 is 84. There. All right. Take your markers off and count tracks as you go. Go for it, Mike.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No,
Yep.
that's you.
Oh,
9, 10, 11. I was doing that all game. 12, 13, 14, 15,
That's a mistake
16,
there.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
21, 63. There we go. Done and done. Martin?
So I'll just count track, yeah?
Yep. Or no, leave the track.
Leave a
Take
track
your
on.
markers.
Take
there
markers.
you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18.
18 and 16, 34. There. And then we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 13, 16, 18, 21, 22. 56. There we go. Terrible teacher. Martin at 84, me at, what was that, 106, and Mike, on his birthday, first in our hearts is
Thank
what
you.
really, really matters.
That's all I'm here for.
All right, at 63, so there you go. All right. All right, so there we go. So we'll start off. Thoughts on Cyprus, on the map on Cyprus. Martin?
On the map, lovely little map, and interesting
really
and
is.
tight, and and I like the little variation on you can only deliver to your side. As for me as the Turk, yeah, it was what I like about an Age of Steam map. Nice and interesting, and
Low overhead.
Yeah.
As well, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, little asymmetric powers, not really game breaking or game changing, but just enough to
Right.
push you in a direction. Not being able to urbanize, I feel like, is difficult to kind of block that out of your mind, right? You're trying to build routes, you're trying to see where you can go, and for the first round or two, I just stuck in my head oh, well, if urbanize, and then I'm like, no, can't do that. So
I think that's probably the hardest of the three to play in hindsight. Now that we're seeing that, honestly, I just figured where we were going to be sitting, and okay, he's going to be on the north side, I'm going to be on the south side, and then I could have played the UN, but the flag was here, that type thing. So that's how that got figured out. But
Right.
we had no idea that.
Well, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, in hindsight, maybe I would have built east to west instead of north to south through the middle of the board. I feel like doing this first just created a natural divide for you two to kind of establish yourselves, and it was
Right.
too late for me to really build in there and continue a track in there. And then, I tried to disrupt you, and I think someone commented.
That it probably helped me
Yeah.
more because of the deliveries, right?
Right.
And piggybacking of deliveries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Good.
that's interesting. Yeah, I think it's a fantastic little map.
Yeah.
Like I've never.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. When I was going through the list of hey, what map should we play based on the number of players that we have, it ended up being 3-player. Well, we were looking at Scandinavia. Couldn't find my Scandinavia/Korea map, so I was like, okay, what else can we do? And I came across Cyprus. I was looking at the little sheet that I have, saying, oh, this plays pretty well at 3-player, or it's a 3-player only map, pretty well, and looked it up, and I was like, oh, this sounds pretty cool. And come to find out, really kind of pretty awesome little
Great
little
3-player.
3-player only map. So it's funny, the 3-player maps that people tend to say are the best ones, Montreal Metro and the Moon, also Alban Designs.
Yeah.
I've heard that the Sun or what's on the flip side of the sun? I think it's that's a JC map. It's not DC. I might be I forget, but there are a couple others that are pretty well thought of as well. But yeah, this was a really pleasant surprise, and I think it would be interesting to be able to play all three sides. And you could play the exact same side that we just did, and it would be completely different based on the cube distribution.
Well, as always with this game, I mean, it is a different game with different cube distributions.
Right. It really does change things on its ear. So somebody had asked earlier your opinion on this.
Age of Steam versus Steam. Yeah. My opinion is still the same, which is basically they're far more similar than they are different. And I see them as variations.
At some point to be able
I mean, basically, the way I look at it is the difference between Age of Steam and Steam base maps is no greater than the difference between Age of Steam base Rust Belt and this, for instance, right?
Okay.
I mean, there's very rare variations in rules, but it's not huge. It's really basically the same game, and that's really my primary feeling about the two.
Okay. Do you enjoy this more than Steam?
I don't really find a material difference between the two. If I was starting with new people, I would start with Steam. There's a little. I think it did manage to take a couple of the rough edges off that are handy for people on their sort of early games.
Less mean, you mean?
No, not necessarily even that. It's. I mean, you'd have to try Steam, and then you could get a feeling about it.
We need to get me to try that, so I have a frame of reference on that.
But on the whole, I mean, I just look at it as broadly one game.
Okay.
But with your caveat, Steam using the standard rules, which are the closest to Age of Steam, not the base rules, which take the auction away.
Okay.
Because obviously that makes a difference.
Yeah. There are some people that say the Age of Steam is the auction. Everything else is secondary to the auction. And it's brutal being able to put the screws to your opponent. And Martin, I think Mike did make a material difference in this on me being able. I didn't know if I was going to be able to hold you off because of you blocking me off those two spots that you did over on the this one right here, which was just brutal, just cruel, fantastic. Don't get me wrong, but then instead of doing that, being able to do that in Urbanize, that takes away 3 of your points for all your 3 of your points for 4. It would have been there. So by urbanizing that takes away 4 points from you. And then secondly, you building that was just, you're definitely seeing the growth that I've seen. It's pretty awesome to watch this. And I don't mean that in some condescending way. I think it's awesome to be able to see where you were at the very beginning and now you're doing stuff like that. That is just...
Well, the first game we played, I won, so I'm not actually going forwards.
Yeah. But you're seeing things that you didn't before, I feel like. So.
Maybe, I don't know.
But no, I'm definitely enjoying Age of Steam still.
Oh yes,
it's still.
I mean, the maps make a very natural form of expansion, right? A lot of expansions I don't like that much because I feel they just add a lot of bulk to a game.
Right.
But the thing is, it's with the different maps, every game is able to be subtly different. And then once you've learned the base rules, very quick to explain the variations, and you can dive right in. And it's just it's nicely contained. I think it and Dominion both have this wonderful natural expandability, which really goes so well, and why those two games are two of my top 3.
Yeah, there's so much variation in the different maps, and the rules don't change a ton. There's just enough tweak to make it interesting.
This much.
Right.
Rules,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
I mean, it's.
And I'm sure there are some maps that introduce a lot of rules changes.
Oh yeah. There are subtle map changes, and then there are fairly robust ones. But they all feel right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of the ones that I've played so far, I was looking at another one that I have, which is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea or 20,000 Rails Under the Sea or whatever. But that changes things so dramatically that I was like, we probably ought to get a game or two under our belts before that one, and that one's really, really hard to come by, and that'd be cool to be able to show off to folks, but I haven't played that yet, so I think we ought to play it.
Game day.
For real. So there you go. Age of Steam doesn't get old. I'm not always... It's my number 1 game. I'm not always in the mood to play it. There are times at game day where people are like, "Oh, hey, Age of Steam," and I'm like, "I'm all set. I don't need to play it right now, even if it is, my number one game." But yeah, but man, the different maps make it just give it a breath of life. There.
Yeah, absolutely.
One day I'm actually going to play one of the maps from my from the Age of Steam set that I bought, because I still haven't played any of those maps yet on my own set.
Oh, really? Oh, no kidding. We'll have to make sure we do so. So and there's a reason it's a monthly.
As well as Steam as well. Does that count for the monthlies? I would count it, of course, but I don't know whether you would, being more of an Age of Steam guy.
I think it'd be interesting just as a separate. Like, I'm okay with streaming Steam and then an Age of Steam map as well, separately, because I've never played Steam. I think it would be interesting to be able to compare and contrast those two. So that needs to happen sooner rather than later. So, yeah, Disco Inferno is definitely going to happen at some point. I was looking at that one tonight. Plays 3 or 4 players. If you hum or sing a disco song when it's not your turn, you lose a point.
Okay.
And it is insanely hard to not do it. And yes, that is written in the rules. That's on the flip side of my favorite Age of Steam map, which is the Heaven and Earth one, which I can't think of the name, but I digress. Anyways, so there you go, Cyprus map. Thanks everybody for watching. That was a lot of fun on our end. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We will be back next week. It's going to be a truncated week next week because I am off to the Gamma Trade Show, but the podcast will be back on Sunday.
Yay!
Yep, I'm excited about it
Yeah,
too.
me too. I love the podcast.
Yeah, if you guys haven't heard, we have the First Looks, which is basically the front end of the show, just more extended. That's going to be me and Ken. Then PAX Transhumanity is coming up. Millennium Blades is coming up. Ginkopolis is coming up, and PAX Premiere 2nd edition is coming up as well. So over the next few months, that's what we have looking there. Streams-wise, whole lot of stuff. Check the calendar over on heavycardboard.com. That's been updated through the month of March. Other than that, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for the support. Don't forget, like, thumb, all that stuff. Subscribe. Go to pledgehc.com. Support the show there. Other than that, see you all next week. I'm Edward.
Mike, thanks for the birthday wishes.
Well, I'm Martin.
Yeah, so hey,
Yeah,
happy birthday. Did we sing it? No.
No.
But then we've got to wash our
Absolutely.
hands if we sing it, right?
Oh, because you're supposed to
sing it twice while you wash your hands.
Yeah, right, to make sure that you've thoroughly, so be safe out there. All right, we'll see you guys later. Take care, everybody. Happy birthday to you.
You really don't want to hear me
No,
sing.
I know. That's as far. So happy birthday,
All
man.
right, I appreciate it.